StudyFlex offers an integrated programme that gets students prepared for life, basically.
It's given me a push start in what I want to do, and I think it's good that people should do the same thing as well.
Anybody with a management qualification who applies to us would almost certainly have a head start. They'd go straight to the top of the pile and we'd be interested in interviewing them.
You're constantly hearing in the news about employers saying that students haven't got employability skills. I think working this into a study programme alongside formal qualifications is the way forward.
StudyFlex, in conjunction with the Chartered Management Institute, has introduced 2 nationally recognised management qualifications into schools and colleges: the introductory and full certificates in team leading. Tutored within or outside the regular curriculum, these adult-based qualifications enable students to make the most successful transition from school to work or further education. Why do students need a management qualification?
The reason why the school entered in the idea of running StudyFlex was we were quite certain that there was a major gap in the skills and expertise that students had when they left school.
Clearly, a school has a role to play in filling those managerial gaps, even at the age of 16 and 18.
In my experience, one of the problems with people who've followed a purely academic career is that when they come into industry and business, it takes them a long while to sort of get used to the way things work and how people do things and the sort of problems and issues that they have to deal with.
It's perhaps the one thing that's overlooked. We tend to qualify in different areas first and add management qualifications later.
In schools, I think traditionally we've been very good at external courses like GCSE and A-levels, but not as good at actually doing courses about themselves and others. I think part of that reason is because traditionally we haven't had any sort of qualification that the students could study for.
The idea of managing people rather than studying a particular subject, I think, gives them a broad breadth of skills, which, you know, is always going to expand their portfolio, really, whether they're going to university or into the world of work.
A qualification like this will be very useful to me because I'm planning on doing business management at university.
I'm looking to join the police force, and I think doing the management courses help me and give me that confidence to do that.
What's the real value of the qualification?
Management issues will be relevant to whatever sphere of society they end up in. For example, even our head girls team are dealing with management issues. Any role you might take on at university, you'll be dealing with management issues too.
I think any youngster that is looking to work with another human being, whether it's on an individual level or working in a small team, a management style course is going to be useful for that person. So essentially everybody can benefit in some way.
When I left school, I didn't get the opportunity to kind of really come out with many qualifications. I left very early on, and the fact that I've been able to do this within work is brilliant, but if I could have done it within school, it would have benefited me far more.
How will a management qualification improve a student's job prospects?
I think students who've done this will come over at interviews as different. So if I was interviewing somebody, for example, who was interested in a career in management, this would stand out for me because they've done something positive about it.
I would recommend to any head teacher who's got the opportunity to run this kind of qualification is to seize it. Many pupils who leave school don't have this opportunity, and it would differentiate their pupils and give them a head start in the workplace.
Personally, I think it would help you a lot because they'll see that, okay, you've got the degree from university, but also you have this extra business management qualification as well.
It gives you experience, which I think GCSEs and A-level don't, because it's just purely based on theory, and this is the practical side of it.
Who recognises a StudyFlex qualification?
One of the critical factors about the StudyFlex qualifications is that they are accredited by the Chartered Management Institute, so they are a passport throughout the United Kingdom and further.
StudyFlex is an approved centre with CMI, so they go through rigorous quality assurance processes to get approval.
The fact that it's accredited by the CMI was important to me. I wanted to have a qualification that was credible everywhere so everyone can recognise it.
Is StudyFlex right for your school?
I think the success so far has proven to us that we have to invest in this course because the benefits are absolutely immense across the school.
Consider the benefits, consider what that competitive edge it may give your student and how it might increase their awareness of the realities of most professions that require management skills and leadership skills.